Hello loves, and welcome to this week's episode of Homemade Kitchen. I'm your host, Love Deepa, and today we're going to be building on one of the base recipes we did before. If you remember the walnut meat that we made, we've influenced it with south of the border flavors. So today we're going to do a lettuce wrap. Now this lettuce wrap is super simple. It's like 3 or 4 things thrown into beautiful fresh lettuce that I got from the farmer's market. It's a great, quick and easy meal. As you saw, the walnut meat, you can make that in about 10-15 minutes max. This whole meal can be put together in 20 minutes, 10 minutes if you're being super quick in the kitchen. But we're gonna make this really simple dish and it's perfect for warm days. I don't know where you are in the world, but here it's summer in California. Definitely wanna eat lighter, still want protein and nutrition, and of course flavor. So we're gonna make these beautiful lettuce cups today. Follow me. So first we're gonna wash the lettuce so that it can dry while we're building the rest of the cup. Then I'm just literally gonna take the bottom off. Now I got this lettuce from the farmer's market, but it was in my fridge for a day or two. So you can see that it's starting to get pink. When this bud part is white, that's when the lettuce, you know, is the freshest. When it starts to get pink like this, you wanna be able to use it up. This is gem lettuce. It's really lovely. I like it because it's super fresh and crunchy. And you can use all of the gems, or you can save the heart, which is this little center part, for a salad for later. So while the lettuce is drying, I have some shredded carrots in a bowl that I'm gonna actually dress with a little bit of lime juice. Now, I really wanted jicama for this lettuce wrap, but they didn't have any. So we are going with good old shredded carrots. And the lime is just gonna add a nice fresh flavor to it. For the sauce, because you have that freshness of the lettuce, you have just a little bit of that limey carrot, and then we have that beautiful walnut taco meat. I wanna make a little bit of a flavorful sauce. Because we have those light, crispy vegetables that have a lot of water in them, we wanna make sure the sauce has the spice or the flavor, but not the actual dish. That way you can also control if you have a friend that eats a little less spicy than you know that they just need a little less sauce. So for the base of the sauce, I'm actually gonna use a vegan sour cream that I really like, Kite Hill. Let's take about 3 spoonfuls, depending on how much I'm making, about a capful, maybe a little bit less than a capful of apple cider vinegar, about a teaspoon of onion powder, a good amount of paprika, and this is gonna be my spice. I'm gonna use some Chipotle powder. I'm gonna put a little bit more paprika. A little bit more chipotle. Like I said, I like mine a little spicy. You can kind of tell where it's at based on the color. It should be almost like a beigey light orange in color. Ooh, that's the sauce. We have our topping, our sauce, and our filling, and now we're off to assembly. So the lettuce cups have been drying. I'm gonna give you a little pro tip to making lettuce cups and salad in general. Something that I used to think was a ridiculous tool, but salad spinners are great when you're making lettuce cups, because if your lettuce is still wet, it's not gonna really meld with the flavors of what you're filling it with. But if you have the room, it is a pretty great invention. This is all the extra water that just came out of the lettuce that would have ended up in my dish, making a mess on my plate, but now we have much drier lettuce. Now, the benefit of the salad spinner is that if you're dressing the lettuce and you're doing it for a salad, it actually allows you to hold on to the dressing a little bit better rather than the salad being full of water. Also makes your salad less watery. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a nice little spoonful of the walnut meat. And we're gonna take a little bit of this carrot slaw, or shredded carrot with lime. If you wanted more crunch, you could add some kind of seeds or roasted nuts or anything to the top, but because we used walnuts, I feel pretty good about keeping this as is. This is that delicious chipotle paprika sour cream that we just made. And voila, an easy summer recipe that literally takes no time to make. So there's no excuse about eating healthy. This is one of my favorites is when I'm in a rush or when I've come home and I need to have something quick, I will make the walnut meat and sometimes leave it in my fridge in the summers so that I have easy access to a quick little meal. Even if you just have the meat and the sauce and the lettuce, you're good to go. And the other vegetables are an added bonus. I don't know about you, but this smells really delicious and I think it's time to eat. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode, and don't forget the secret ingredient is always love.